Okay, imagine this. One of the most meticulous, data-driven athletes in sports just shot a 77 in a tournament. Not just any tournament. This is LIV Golf, the controversial league shaking up the entire sport. And this isn't some underdog story. This is Bryson DeChambeau, the guy who once redesigned his entire body to hit the ball farther, walking off the course furious after losing to a guy who's not even in his usual league of dominance. But here's the twist. Immediately after this disaster round, he tells a reporter, "I'm 100% sure LIV Golf's future is secure." Wait, what? This is the same Bryson who's been struggling to adapt to LIV's team-based format, who's publicly clashed with PGA Tour over their anti-LIV stance. So why is he doubling down now, right after one of his worst performances? That's the rabbit hole we're diving into today. Let's unpack the absurdity here. Bryson's entire brand is precision. He's the mad scientist of golf, the guy who'd rather crunch biomechanics equations than rely on instinct. But at LIV New York, he looked like someone had swapped his clubs with pool noodles. Missed fairways, shanked putts, that whole vibe. And yet, instead of analyzing his swing, he's making bold proclamations about the league's future. That's like Steph Curry missing every three-pointer and then declaring the NBA's playoff format is perfect. It doesn't compute. But maybe that's the point. Bryson's not just playing golf here, he's a walking PR campaign for LIV. His confidence isn't about his own game, it's about selling the league's survival narrative to fans who are still skeptical. Now, let's dissect his statement. 100% sure? Absolute certainty in sports is already sketchy, but in a league that's been called a financial dumpster fire by analysts? That's bold. Let's get real. LIV Golf exists because Saudi money wants to rebrand its global reputation. Bryson's not just a player, he's a pawn in a geopolitical chess match. But here's what fascinates me. Why would a perfectionist like him tie his career to such a chaotic project? Is it pure financial greed? Or does he genuinely believe traditional golf was broken? Remember, Bryson sued the PGA Tour before jumping ship. This isn't just about sport, it's about legacy. He's betting his reputation on LIV becoming the new norm, even if it means burning bridges with golf purists. But here's the kicker. Bryson's performance might actually prove his point. Wait, hear me out. LIV's biggest criticism is that it's just a retirement tour for washed-up stars. But Bryson's still in his prime, and he's struggling. That vulnerability humanizes LIV's roster. Fans don't connect with flawless robots, we love messy comebacks, underdog energy. Maybe Bryson's public frustration makes LIV feel more authentic. Suddenly, these players aren't just cashing checks, they're fighting to prove they still belong. And if LIV can create drama like this week after week, they might survive longer than anyone expects. Because let's be honest, sports fans don't watch for perfection. We watch for chaos, redemption, and the occasional genius having a meltdown on live TV. So where does this leave us? Bryson's 77 might be a footnote in golf history, but his words matter more than we think. This isn't just about one bad round, it's about the psychological warfare between old-guard institutions and disruptive newcomers. And honestly, that tension is what makes sports storytelling juicy. If you take a step back, Bryson's situation mirrors every modern athlete torn between tradition and innovation. Should we judge him for prioritizing financial security over legacy? Or do we respect his hustle in navigating a sport that's notoriously resistant to change? Drop your thoughts below, because this debate's far from over.